Trump and JD Vance have both publicly criticized how Israel is hunting Hezbollah, saying you don't need to level an apartment building to get one guy inside it. And the casualty data actually backs that up, with multiple independent counts, including Israel's own internal military records, show a civilian to combatant ratio that is very extreme. Congress is deciding whether to lock in Section 219 of the NDAA, which is a provision that would fuse the U.S. and Israeli military resources together permanently. Wow. So the question isn't whether we are allies, it's should we be integrating our military this deeply with one that has a record so violent? Trump at the G7 summit in late June in France said you don't have to knock down an apartment house every time you're looking for somebody, because there are a lot of people in those apartment houses and they're not all Hezbollah. JD Vance in a New York Times interview just days later said, "You're a country of 9 million people. You can't just kill your way out of solving every single national security problem that you have." How anti-Semitic of him. The Action on Armed Violence as of January 2026 corrected demographic modeling on Gaza Health Ministry data that put the civilian combatant ratio from 5-1 to 8-1, directly contradicting Netanyahu's public claim of 1.5-1. A leaked internal IDF database reported by 972 Magazine and The Guardian says Israel's own military records listed roughly 8,900 fighters killed out of 53,000 total dead at the time. That is an 83% civilian rate. The Lancet, as of a February 2026 field survey, reports an estimated 75,000 violent deaths, with 56% being women, children, and the elderly, and found the official Gaza Health Ministry count actually undercounted deaths, not inflated them. IDF officials themselves, briefing reporters in January 2026, stated their floor is 2 to 3 civilians killed per combatant. So what does Section 219 of the NDAA actually do? Well, it creates a U.S.-Israel Defense Technology Cooperation Initiative inside the Pentagon. It then directs a senior DoD official to fuse Israeli hardware, software, firmware into U.S. missile defense, AI targeting, cyber warfare, and autonomous shared weapon systems, and runs through the NDAA rather than the normal appropriations process, meaning there is less annual congressional review going forward. So the sitting president is on record saying Israel's tactics kill too many civilians relative to the target. Now, with multiple independent counts, including Israel's own internal data, which back his claim up. And Congress is deciding right now whether to permanently fuse American targeting and intelligence infrastructure with the military making those extreme and perhaps violent calls.